postmodernism. The idea that there is no truth, that absolutes don't exist.
Relativism.
Relativism, particularly ethical relativism. And they are okay with you being a Bible-believing Christian as long as you don't try to force it on them.
Yeah.
And their mindset is that everyone gets their truth. When you listen to someone and they talk about speaking their truth, I'm just speaking my truth, I get my truth, that is a huge indicator that they've bought into postmodernism and they don't believe in absolute truth. Let me say just parenthetically,
Please.
the idea of not believing in absolute truth. There are absolutely no absolutes. All right, just think that through. There are absolutely no absolutes. Well, it's a self-defeating statement. You have just made an absolute statement to destroy the idea of the relevance of absolute
right.
statements.
Yeah.
So it really is.
Yeah.
It's self-defeating. The second thing that I think figures into the culture today is that new is better. And that we now are an enlightened society.
Yeah.
And if you have to go back 2,000 years and dust off an old book to figure out how to live, then that just gives evidence that you are living in yesteryear. And so that's dismissed out of hand.
Does it include the New Age movement?
It does.
I read somewhere it's romanticizing with the new things.
Yeah, well, and usually the way that the New Age movement gets included in this is with what's called syncretic thought. The idea of we pick and choose. I like the Sermon on the Mount, but I like when Buddha says this, and I like when Confucius says this. And so I take all of this, it's kind of like cafeteria religion. I head down and I pull some of Buddha and some of Jesus and et cetera, et cetera. And the younger generation is open to that because they want to be spiritual. They want to feel as though they're spiritual. And I would, kind of tongue-in-cheek, I refer to this as the Church of Oprah.
Did you hear about recipe theology?
Same sort of thing.
Same thing.
Yeah, same sort of thing. It's the church according to Oprah. We will worship angels. We'll read the Buddha who didn't even believe in God. And we'll make this mishmash, and we'll feel good that we're spiritual people.
Yeah, we don't believe in the God that you are sharing to me, but there is a higher, superior being that I believe to. Things like that. No.
And then on the side there is that intellectual person who looks down on everyone else and says, "Isn't it a shame that all those people have to believe in those fairy tales? They can't be smart like me."
Well, we